Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler, gray head.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler,
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
Beautiful Lake D'Arbonne. Hey Matt, how are you doing?
I'm getting sunburnt.
You're getting sunburnt. Boy, this is a beautiful day, beautiful lake. We've already had a couple of teams weigh in. We got great fish. I am so impressed with Lake D'Arbonne.
Unbelievable. I ran a camera boat this morning for a little while. Managed to probably get into, I don't know, 15 teams, and it was a catching party this morning. I'll tell you that. It was fantastic to see all those folks just absolutely catching fish. It was a change from a couple 3 weeks ago, I promise you.
Oh yeah, and you know the weights here are excellent. I mean, you know we've got everybody's. You know that we've got 3 teams that are over 12 pounds. You know that's 7 fish, so we're beating a pound and 3/4 average. You know it's wild, man. You know, I had reservations about this place because I'd never heard of Lake D'Arbonne.
Yeah.
In Farmerville, Louisiana. But this place is a sleeper, man. If you guys out there want to go crappie fishing, man, you better come here.
There's absolutely no question. It's a hidden gem, and it's a prolific fishery. To quote Lum Farr, the CEO President Chamber of Union Parish.
Right.
He said it was a prolific fishery. There's absolutely no question, and it's that way for a reason. You know, there's so much cover in this lake. The channels are marked very, very well, but off of those flats, I'm telling you, if you're not idling, you will lose a lower unit.
A lot of structure, a lot of stumps, a lot of standing timber. It is if you were going to make a lake for crappie to live in, it would be this lake. It's got current, it's got deep structure, it's got shallow structure. It's just, you know, water clarity is perfect, you know, for the spawn. So it's a great place.
Which is absolutely why we're choosing Lake D'Arbonne, and they've agreed to put a national championship right here in the 2018 schedule, right here at Lake D'Arbonne between Farmerville and Ruston. It's going to happen right here, Sam.
I know it. You know, we talked about it the other night, and everybody was so excited. And I've never seen a chamber. I've never seen the tourism. I've never seen people get that excited about having a fishing tournament come to their their hometown. The people in Ruston, the people in Farmersville, you know, here at D'Arbonne Point, everybody has just been so supportive. And, you know, it does my heart good to see that, to want the fishermen to come in here.
Yeah, you know, it all starts with the local community. There's absolutely no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That the local community that shows us support, gives us the option, and it makes it easier for us to come here. But, you know, above and beyond that, the national sponsors we've got here with ACT are very strong. Endemic, you know, inside the fishing market, as well as non-endemics that are outside the market. And it allows us to be able to do some things that are truly unique, new formats, new venues, new payouts, unprecedented. Every single event that we have, a Ranger RT 188C aluminum boat with a 115 horsepower Evinrude motor is given away at each and every event. It's never been done before.
I mean, just look at our sponsor board. I mean, we didn't go out here and get a bunch of little sponsors. I mean, we've got Ranger boats, we got B&M poles, we got Evinrude outboard, Lucas Oil. You know, one of my favorites is Slider Jigs. I remember Charlie Brewer from the days gone by when we used to fish bass tournaments trail. Bobby Garland. I mean, all General Tire. All these sponsors are national sponsors. I mean, this is not just a little local sponsor. I mean, so, you know, they've got a lot of confidence in us, and I know that you have really tried your best to give them back what they expect.
Absolutely, you know, and it means a lot for us as an organization to get the support. You know, this event's presented by Rockport Rattler. You know, I've helped Charles and Vicky at the Indianapolis Boat Sport and Travel Show for 10 days over in February. They've sold a ton of jigs. They're spreading the seed everywhere they go. This tournament's presented by Rockport Rattler. The product works. You know, I think we've had 7, 8 teams that have weighed in, you know, just from a standpoint of having some weak fish or potentially. And I think almost every single one of them have said that they have weighed fish in today on Rockport Rattler jigs.
And because of Rockport Rattler jigs. And I don't have any of those pink-headed jigs, but you can bet I'm going to get some one way or the other.
I think a man says, if you ain't fishing with a Rockport Rattler, you ain't fishing.
You ain't fishing, yeah. But, you know, it's, I hear a lot of teams talking about, you know, we ask them, how's it look for tomorrow? You know, and the teams, every team has said, oh, I've still got fish. There's plenty of fish there. I just got to get to them, and I got to catch them. So that tells me that the numbers here are just absolutely extraordinary.
Absolutely. The, you know, what I saw today, you know, for the guys they're watching at home on the internet in the live stream, I've seen people catch fish in 4 or 5 foot of water, and I've seen people catch fish today in 12 to 15 foot of water. We're in a post-spawn pattern, you know, but Darbone Lake right now is fishing like 2 lakes. On the upper end of the lake, they're pretty much spawned out, okay? I've seen some fish that have been weighed in. They're their bellies are as flat as pancakes. On the lower end or the middle to lower end of the lake, not all those fish have spawned.
No.
And I said that was going to be one of the situations where if someone could hone in on an area in that mid-lake to lower lake area, and they could hone in on some females that were still staging to try to spawn, that was going to be the winning stringer. And I believe that I would say that if I had to guess, I don't know for sure, but the leaders, I'd say that's what they're doing.
Yeah, I would too, because one of the teams that weighed in, he weighed in a big heavy string, and he, you know, in Jamie's interview, he said, how deep water did you catch him in? He says, well, I caught him in 12 feet. Well, that tells me that he caught those pre-staged fish before they'd gone out and laid out. So you're exactly right. There's fish on both ends of this lake in 2 different stages. The pre-spawn on the lower end and the post-spawn on the upper end. So that tells me a lot about what you just said, what's going on here.
Right.
And the water temperature, you know, I meant to say that the water temperature is now 72, 73 degrees?
Yeah, 72 degrees. I was in one of the big creeks earlier this morning, and it was 72 degrees. But that water temperature had dropped. That water temperature had dropped 4 to 5 degrees overnight. We had a cool night last night. We had a lot of fog this morning. That surface temperature had started dropping, and I noticed first thing the bite was just a little bit slow. And as soon as that sun come up, it started heating that surface water up. Buddy, I'm telling you, it's like a light switch flip. They started catching them.
All right, we're going to go to break right now. We'll be right back with more of the pregame show here at AmericanCrappieTrail.com.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its 3rd generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field-tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10 to 1.
Rockport Rattler Gray Head.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler.
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its 3rd generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field-tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, Go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
Game show here at American Crappie Trail. You know, we were talking about the fish and the environment here. One of the things that we've talked about, this lake is so prolific, you know, but we really need to protect these fish that are out here. They're so important, even to, not just to the crappie fishermen, but to the community.
Yeah, there's one of my overall goals with ACT is to promote, first and foremost, conservation. You know, we've got a release boat sitting right over here to my left, a new format, weigh-in style with bump tanks that are oxygenated. Those fish are never out of the water, Sam, and that is one of my #1 goals is conservation. Making sure that when we come into a local community, that perception is everything, okay? But I want to put perception into practicality with the anglers. I want to make sure that during pre-fishing time, these guys aren't taking a lot of fish out of the lake. They're not putting them in coolers to take them back to their home lakes. That's what we have home lakes for, is to actually go, catch the fish that we want to eat. I'm not by any means saying that, hey, we should stop catching crappie because we shouldn't eat them anymore. That is the farthest thing from what I'm saying. But when we come to a tournament stop, a venue, gosh dang it, man, I want every single one of them to go back in the lake, and I want to leave this lake just as good as when I showed up.
Exactly, yeah, and we have got to protect our public waters because eventually our public waters are all people are going to have. Yeah. You know, unless you're a very wealthy person or a very privileged person to have a private place to fish, the only thing you're going to have is these public waters. And it's so important to your sons, to those young ladies out there that I saw earlier, to these people, to have a place to go to enjoy their sport of crappie fishing. I've always said that crappie fishing was the only sport where I could take an 80-year-old man, a 40-year-old woman, and an 8-year-old child out on the same day, and they all have the same expectations of catching that fish of a lifetime.
Yes, that's absolutely true. And, I saw that firsthand this morning when I pulled into a creek not far here from Darbone Point. I saw a man in an aluminum boat, spider rigging, which is absolutely the most preferred method this time of year to fish. He was in probably a 62 model aluminum boat with a 9.9 horsepower tiller motor on it.
Right.
And I pulled in. We had some media guys in the boat, had a camera on them, and I watched it. And the guy was actually catching good fish, tournament fish.
Sure. And
we had a tournament boat not far from him. But the sportsmanship of that tournament boat, he did not try to crowd that guy out. He let him catch his fish. And I said, hey, can we take a few pictures of you? We'll put you in the magazine,
Sure.
And he was absolutely thrilled with it. That goes to show you don't have to have a $70,000 or $80,000 Ranger boat.
No, you don't.
You don't have to have the highest of electronics. As long as you get out on the water, you put some time in, you can crappie fish, and that's what I love about the sport.
You can enjoy it at every level. One of the big things in that I've seen coming about was these guys fishing for crappie in kayaks and canoes and small boats, in these smaller impoundments. And there's so many launches on most of these public lakes that you don't have to put in 30 or 40 miles from where you're going to fish. You can put in right there close. And I know some of the guys at the chamber are talking about more access, more, public access to the lakes, and that's what it's all about. If we don't have that, people like me are not going to have the ability to enjoy these public waters.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it's where we're at. With crappie fishing, what lake we go to, there's so many places that you can go, and you can go out of small boats. You can fish off the bank.
Yeah,
you certainly can. There's still so many that do that. I guess it invigorates my passion for the sport of crappie fishing to still see it happen.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that in that joy in your eyes. And I mean, I saw a little bit of sadness in your eyes this morning when you wasn't going to fish, but.
This is a hard thing for me, guys. I mean, I'm done tournament fishing. I've been competitive, and this is the toughest thing in the world for me, not to get in a boat and go compete, because I know that I can still do it at a high level.
Right. Yeah, you were looking kind of sad, but I'm gonna cheer you up.
Yeah.
Let's talk about our next tournament stop.
Kentucky Lake coming up May 19th and 20th. It is my home lake. It's a fantastic place to fish. You know, there's a lot of local anglers, a lot of people that travel all across the country to fish Kentucky Lake.
Everybody has heard of Kentucky Lake. Kentucky Lake is probably where the actual sport of fishing for crappie, structure fishing for crappie, came into being. And, you know, it's still so strong. They've done such a good job with the fishing there and the habitat there that I just can't wait to get there myself.
Yeah, and it's not long, you know. I mean, that's going to be a post-spawn pattern as well. It's going to be very similar to this type of fishing. You know, if you're not fishing in the cover, in that structure, the wood, you're not getting hung up, you're not catching the fish, and I promise you, you're not going to be on the leaderboard. You know, that's just the style of fishing.
Exactly.
So I'm looking forward to that.
That cheers you up, doesn't it?
Yeah, that cheers me up because I will get to do a little bit of fun fishing there at Kentucky Lake.
Thank you, Matt.
Yeah.
I love you, brother.
We're going to go to a break here. We're going to talk about Kentucky Lake. You guys hear Sam and I talk about it here real quick, and we'll be right back with you.
Sam Heaton here with Matt Morgan, who is the tournament director here at American Crappie Trail. What's our next stop, buddy?
We got Kentucky Lake, May 19th and 20th, coming up at Paris Landing in Paris, Tennessee.
And that's probably going to be one of our best tournaments for the whole year.
It's going to be right up there at the top, I would say. It's going to be post-spawn patterns, but Kentucky Lake has been on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Since last September, October.
And, you know, it's famous for the catches. It's famous for the structures, the underwater structure. It'll be an electronic show. It'll be, you know, it'll be pushing, you know, jigs and minnows. And, you know, I think it'll produce probably the heaviest weight of the year.
Oh, I don't think it'll be the heaviest weight, but I'll promise you, people that come show up at Kentucky Lake May 19th and 20th, they won't leave unhappy because they will catch a ton of fish. Get signed up, AmericanCrappieTrail.com. You can check it out. There'll be links on Facebook. Check us out at American Crappie Trail on Facebook and AmericanCrappieTrail.com.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler, gray head.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler,
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
if you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its 3rd generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field-tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
You know, I've never really had an office job. Ooh, morning, Skate. Morning, Edwin. Go to teamgtfishing.com to see more.
You bought her many years ago, and she's been there for you every day since. It's because you've taken care of her, pampered her. Only the best will do. That's why you choose Lucas Oil Marine products to protect her. Every day she starts, gets you there, and gets you back, even after all these years. Lucas Oil Marine products, because it's no fun to walk back to shore from the middle of the lake.
And welcome to our second stop on the American Crappie Trail right here in beautiful D'Arbonne Lake, Louisiana. Folks, I'm James Bryant, and I want to welcome you all to the 2017 American Crappie Trail presented by Rockport Rattlers. Now, folks, we're going to talk a lot about Rockport Rattlers today because let me tell you, the fishing is hot. They are catching fish, and we're hearing a lot of talk about how they're catching them and where they're catching them. It's going to be exciting. We want to take an opportunity to thank our hosting sponsor, the Union Parish Tourist Commission, the Union Parish Chamber of Commerce, and the Ruston Lincoln CVB. We also like to thank all the hotels that participated in helping the fishermen and the anglers and our staff, the Fairfield Inn in Ruston, the Country Inn and Suites, Darbone State Park, and here at Darbone Point. Folks, this lake is absolutely gorgeous, and I encourage everyone, if you have the opportunity, to come down and visit Darbone, Louisiana, because, folks, this has been a great experience. We also like to thank the marina here at Darbone Point and the radio stations of KXK7, Red Peach, Z107.5, and 97.7. We also like to thank our acting tournament director, Matt Morgan. He's out here on the end. We're going to see him a little bit, and if you didn't, you saw him in the pregame show. And remember, folks, today we're going to be giving away a 2017 RT-188C Ranger Bass Boat with a 115 horsepower Evinrude. That's regardless of anything. At every tournament we give away one boat. We're going to give away a boat at every tournament. Our Angler of the Year, we're getting a Ranger boat, and the overall points championship is going to receive a Ranger boat. So, folks, there's nothing like this in crappie fishing. American Crappie Trail is giving away cash and giving away money. And speaking of giving away cash, it is a 100% payout. This only happens because of the sponsors that we have, and they are awesome. Let's take a moment to thank our sponsors. We'd like to thank Lucas Oil, Protect the Harvest, B&M Poles, Mid-State Seed, Mid-South Tackle, Martin Metal, General Tire, Ranger Boats, Evinrude Outboards, Valley Fashions, Lowrance Electronics, Rockport Rattlers, Super Clean, Gator Guards, Roadrunner Lures, Power Pole, The Original Rod Socks, Bug Band, American Angler Knives, Driftmaster, Crappie Now Magazine, Bobby Garland Crappie Baits, and Grizzly Jig Company. We'd also like to take this opportunity to thank all of our local sponsors. We'd like to thank the Old Hickory Cafe, Mamoose Marketplace, Honey Hole Bait, Tater Bugs, Log Cabin, the Darbone Diner, Ludwig Marine, Lester's on the Lake, and People's Bank. Folks, People's Bank is giving an additional $1,000 to the biggest crappie for the overall tournament, and that's going to give our overall, excuse me, big fish, I believe, to be $1,810 today or this weekend. So great payouts, great setup, and we shouldn't waste any more time here, but we're going to have to take a quick break. I'll tell you what, let's talk about some of our contingencies here that we have. We're also going to do, we have Ranger Cup. If you're a 2017 in the American Crappie Trail tournaments, you can qualify for $500 to the winning team. And also, all the anglers today have had opportunity to purchase Lucas Oil products, and anyone that has purchased over $50 worth of Lucas Oil products will receive a ticket for a drawing at the conclusion of the tournament. We'll be giving away $500 to 2 lucky anglers out there. We also want to consider B&M Rods. They have a contingency plan where they'll be paying the top 3 teams who use B&M poles. The top receiver will go to $500, the second at $300, and the third at $200. And of course, our sponsor, who is sponsoring today's event, Rockport Rattlers, the highest finishing team using Rockport Rattlers, and I'm sorry, yes. And we're going to have to go to, we'll receive $200, and I believe that's going to be paid out today. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get to our weigh-in. Right? Okay. They said I can't weigh yet. How about that, guys? Let's talk about Mid-South Tackle real quick with Super Jigs. If you use a Mid-South Tackle, $200 will go to the winner. If not, they'll give you $100 to the highest place finisher. Bobby Garland Baits. And they have, if you can catch your complete catch and win the tournament on Bobby Garland, they'll pay you $250. There's Lowrance Electronics. The highest finishing team uses Lowrance Electronics will receive an additional $250. And the Power Pole Captain's Cash. If you sign up with Power Pole on their website, and if you remember, you'll get $250 to the highest operating. So the contingency prizes are above and beyond. The winning person will receive a boat. We're going to pay down 100% of the paybacks. We're going to pay over $54,000 today in earnings. So, folks, that's something outstanding for the American Crappie Trail. Now, tomorrow we'll go to the top 10 at the end of the day. We'll find out who's going to win that Ranger boat. And until then, we're going to have to go to a quick break. We're going to be right back here in just a second.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler gray head.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler.
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its 3rd generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
We're getting ready to find out who our top 10 is going to be here at Lake D'Arbonne, Louisiana. We've had a few people that weighed in early this afternoon. We've got about 7 people that have weighed. The lines line up, and we're getting ready to go here just real quick. And we're getting ready to go. Our big fish so far is 2.35 pounds by George Parker, who weighed in earlier today, and we have 7 people who've weighed in. Our heavy string right now is 13.15 by Tim Blackley. But right now, we're going to get to it, and let's find out what we've got going on with boat number 37, Phil and Eva Rambo. Phil, let's get on up here and see what we've got today. We made you wait just a little bit there, didn't we? Yeah. Got 7 fish today. You're going to be right in 100 things. 10:35, Phil.
Thank you.
How was it for you today?
Very good. We wore our bug band hats, as you can see. The fish were biting. We probably caught 100. 12 inches up to 14 inches. They just kept coming in, but never any big ones.
Great.
That's all we got.
All right. Well, Phil, good luck to you tomorrow. We appreciate it. Eva, thanks.
Can I say something?
Yes, you sure can.
Our trolling motor broke when we got off the ramp. We didn't really realize it until we got out to where we were fishing. I called Ludwood Marine. They took us right in as we came over and fixed it right on the water. So
Great.
We lost 45 minutes.
Lost 45 minutes. Ludwig Marine right up the street here, one of our local sponsors. Thank you so much, guys. Appreciate it. Thanks for the message. Right off the street this way. Eva, here's your ticket. There you go. Thank you. Coming up next, boat number 7, Bill Braswell. Get up here and see me, Bill, one of our Gator Guard sponsored teams. Had to fish by yourself today, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Got 6 today. Got 1 short, right?
Yeah, 1 short.
Let's see what we got here. Come on over here. Let's take a look here. 7:21, respectable for your first day. You going to do it again tomorrow?
Well, I hope. I was got in an area during practice that produced some big fish, but I went for broke being by myself. I thought I would, but didn't pay off.
But that's why it's a 2-day tournament, because you never know what tomorrow will bring, right?
I'll go for big fish tomorrow.
That's right, and you can do it. Bill, thanks for fishing with us. Thanks for fishing American Crappie Trail. Appreciate it. Here's your ticket, Bill. All right, thank you. All right, coming up next, I had the opportunity to bump these fish earlier, and I think we got us a good old string. From Missouri, let's give it up for boat number 16, Tony Edgar and Travis Lepley. He says right off the bat, he says we're going to weigh a big one too. Watch out here, folks. We got us a sack here. 12.51. Put you right there at second place. That's a solid string today. How was it?
It was good. We caught fish all day. Just stayed after it. Had a good day.
Right on. And we talked earlier. You got plenty left for tomorrow. You saved a few.
Saved a few.
At least Travis gave that up earlier.
Yeah.
All right.
We saved a few. We run out of minnows, so we had to save a few.
Well, let's see what we got here for a big one. 2:35 now is the lead. On the big fish by George Parker. And Tony thinks he's going to make a run at her here. Let's see what we can do. Make sure you hold that up. Everybody can see them, too. Those are some beautiful D'Arbonne fish we got there. There we go. Right there in the basket. Look at that, folks. You do have it. 2:39, our new big fish leader. All right, give it up. How'd you catch it other than minnows? I know we're not going to give it up. That's okay.
I started using dead minnows laying in the boat and used nibbles with them. So we caught them on everything. They hit whatever we put out there. They hit. So.
Yep, this lake is full of fish. Without a doubt, isn't that right? There you go. Got her. Hold up a few there just real quick. Let's get a picture of those guys. Then we'll get them back in the lake. That puts you in second place overall with 1251 and the big fish. There's a sack of fish for Darbone Lake, guys. All right, Tony, Travis, we appreciate you fishing with us. I think we'll be talking again tomorrow. All right. There's your ticket. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you fishing with us. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 3, Wes Barmore and Mark Theodos. How you doing, guys? Doing good. Got 7 good ones on here. I tell you what, these dogs. Look at this, folks. Stand on. 1258. That puts you right up there. You just bumped the last one off. I thought you had them big, and they went again. Tell us about it.
It was a good day. We caught a lot of fish. Just hope we get the big ones again tomorrow.
Now, with the conversation's been, there's a lot of fish out there, and you guys have some left over for you too, right?
We hope.
You hope. Did you give it all today?
We quit a little early and come in.
All right. Did you go explore anything different, try to find a secret to unlock for tomorrow?
No, we just going to ground it out there tomorrow.
Right on. Well, we sure appreciate you. Right now, you're standing in second place. As soon as we get her in there. Thanks for fishing with us, guys. We appreciate it a bunch. Here's your boat. Here's your ticket. There you go. Thank you. You bet. 1315 is the lead right now, and 1258 in second. Team of Tim Blackley. In second place, team of Barmore and Theodos, just Wade, and Edgar and Lepley out of Missouri. Right now, let's see what Jim Reedy and Barb Reedy have up. Boat number 38. We got 7 fish today. Our B&M Pro Staff sponsor team. How you guys doing?
Great.
This is the second time I got to handle these fish, isn't it?
That's right, yeah. A while ago you did. Well, checking them out.
Right on.
I hope they grow.
And they did. Look at this. 1046.
All
Great
right,
start to
thanks,
day
Scott.
1.
Yeah, good job.
You got plenty for tomorrow?
Oh, I hope so. We caught a lot of fish today. It was really great. Tell you what, we just caught, like Tony said a while ago, you catch them on anything.
Yep.
It was great. I'll tell you, the best thing about it was the sunshine. It didn't rain. It didn't hail on us. It didn't rain. It didn't snow. It didn't sleet. It was great.
Well, let's not talk about it too loud because you never know how the weather shifts. It might get us tomorrow. So we sure appreciate you fishing with us.
All right.
Thank you. Here you go, Barb. I'm going to give you the ticket. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you fishing with us. All right, coming up. That's right. Coming up next, boat number 23, we got David Henry. David's got a solid sack too, don't you? Yeah. Did you fish by yourself today?
Yes, I did.
Got some happy fish there. 1249 gets you right there in the top 5. Yep. You want to tell us a little bit about it real quick?
Well, kind of slow for me. Quality bites. Missed a few that I should have caught, but I've got a 2-pounder in there. I don't know if it'll beat that big one.
You want to give it a shot?
We can look at it.
All right, let's do it. Let's see what we got here for big fish. Hold it up there high and proud so everybody can see it too. Beautiful Darbone fish. There it is. You can see them when they peek out there. Look at that guy. Woo! He doesn't know which 2-pound fish to pick. There we go. That's the one he picks, though. And it is a good one. 202. That's what he said, though. He said, I want to weigh this 2-pounder, and that's what he did. Since he's, I'll do what he did. Hey, you want to hold it up there? Got him?
I got him.
All righty. Thank you for fishing with us. We appreciate it. We'll see you again tomorrow. You bet. All right, coming up next, we have team of boat number 39, Sam and Craig Robertson. How you guys doing? Now, I believe you're some locals too, correct?
Wish we'd have caught a few more fish, big fish. Caught plenty of fish. Fish are biting, just we're not catching the big ones. We get the big bite.
664. Now, what I do when I'm at home and that happens, I said I just save them for the guys to come in
Hey,
because,
look,
you know.
it's fun anyway.
It is.
We enjoy it. Thanks for being down here. Thanks for having us.
We appreciate you fishing with us, guys. Thank you very much. Thanks for fishing the American Crappie Trail. There's your ticket. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. All right, coming up next, boat number 52, Jason and Jim Westerberg. A Rockport Rattling sponsor team, and I'll bet you they're going to tell us what they caught them on, aren't you? Get on over here. Let's take a look at this together. You got a good sack today. You're going to be right in the hunt of things. 1161. That's a good first day start. Now, obviously, you probably used a jig.
Yeah, we used a Rockport Rattler today.
All
I'm
right.
not going to tell you which one.
You're not going to give up color, size, or? Nope.
1/8 ounce.
8? Okay,
1/8
so
ounce.
so you're
Yes,
down.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Did you save plenty for tomorrow, too?
Oh, yeah. There's
All
plenty
right.
of them out there. We caught
ton of fish today.
Yep, I got a feeling these weights are going to stack up today, and we're going to see the field do a little flip and flopping tomorrow.
Yeah, I think you'll see good weights tomorrow too. Though.
I think so too. This rain coming out, and of course, for our second stop, we can ask for better weather here,
That's
right?
This is awesome weather.
Very
Yes,
good.
sir.
Jim, you got anything you want to add?
Just that it was a beautiful day on the water. I can't see how anybody could complain. It was awesome.
That's
Fish,
right. I can complain.
Lots of fish.
I didn't get to go fishing. That's right. I do get to see them all. Guys, thanks so much for fishing with us. We appreciate it. We'll see you again tomorrow. All right, coming up next, team of boat number 30. We've got James Morgan and Chuck Morgan. Got 7 fish to the scale. You know how to fold them in there just right, don't you?
Yeah, we did.
Another good day. 10:22. Great first day start. You guys got them again for tomorrow?
We hope so. We had a little bad luck today. We caught a pretty good fish early, hooked him deep, so I just cut the hook off, left it in him. An hour ago, he was still alive. When we got up here a while ago, he was dead. So we lost a little bit there, you know, but we were around the boats that was in the top 5. We just didn't do it.
Well, stick around. We'll see if they still are there. Maybe you're in the top 10.
Maybe they'll be back there tomorrow.
That's right, guys. I appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you. There's your ticket again. Thanks, guys. Some great fish coming up here at Darbone. They talked about some post-spawn, but I think these guys have figured it out. We got some good strings. Coming up next, boat number 31, Kenneth Myers and Mark Taylor. And you got some fans out there. Got 7 fish today to the scale.
Yes, sir.
Let's see what we got here. Look at there, 1187. You're right in the hunt of things, too. What do you think?
Needed some more, it looks like.
You got some for tomorrow?
We probably will change our game plan a little bit.
Right on.
So,
Did you have company today?
We did, and good company. So we were pretty impressed with the talent because we're local, and we got out there, we realized we were with some of the best. So tells you how good they are when you're fishing this tournament.
Well, I'll tell you what, 1187, that puts you in the elite, too. We appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. Good luck, guys, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Yep. There's your weight ticket. Thanks, guys. Okay, coming up next, we got some Missouri boys. Boat number 8, Rusty Brown and Shannon Beckman. Ooh, that thing's going to jump, wasn't it? Got 7 today, Shannon? 7, and they're happy. How was it for Darbone? Your first time?
It was tougher today than it's been all week for us.
1088, you're right in the hunt of things. You got enough for tomorrow?
Yep.
Now, listen, just real quick, because you guys are known for shooting docks. Probably not a whole lot of docks up here, and they're not very deep, are they?
There's 7,042, I think, and we've shot all of them.
You shot all of them? Right on. But you found 7 out there doing it, right? Guys, thanks so much for fishing with us. We'll see you again tomorrow, okay? You want to weigh a big one? All right. Right now, 239 is a big fish. Let's see what we got here. Go ahead. That's a pretty fish. Just a hair short. 180, but a great Darbone, Louisiana fish. You want to hold that up and show the crowd there real quick? Look at there.
We drove that far, we're going to weigh it.
That's right. Guys, we appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. We'll see you again tomorrow. Good to see you guys. And a little reminder, tomorrow at the close of the weigh-in, we'll be giving away a Ranger R188C to the heavy string. And right now, it could be Tim Blackley. But right now, let's find out what boat number 47, Trey Underwood and Tucker Underwood got. Look at you. How you guys doing? Excellent. Tucker, get over here. Can you see that camera? Like, you know, this is not going to work. Let's check the weight first. We're going to hop you up here, okay? Let's do 2 things here real quick. Okay, 815 for starters. All right. How are you doing, Tucker?
Good.
Good. All right, let's check out something here. You guys want to weigh big fish? All right, so we're not going to weigh big fish. Tucker, let's do something here real quick. Because Tucker is our youngest fisherman. Are you ready? Let's hop up here. Stand right here, Tucker. Get up on the scale. Tucker's on the scale, everybody. 41 pounds and 8 ounces. You're the heavy guy of the day. There you go, Tucker. Woo! There you go. Yeah. How was it, buddy? No, I scared him. Now, right now, Tucker, there's some guys down there in the boat. They're going, did he just say 41 pounds? We sure appreciate you fishing with your son. That's a great thing about the sport of fishing. We can't thank you enough. And you're a testament to what these guys are doing out there. And hopefully we'll get Tucker out there doing it some more. We appreciate it a bunch.
Getting them ready for 2030.
That's right, 2030, guys. Appreciate you fishing with us, Tucker. Thanks for having to be a good sport and let us weigh you. Here's your ticket, guys. Thanks so much. Here you go. Thank you. All right, coming up next, boat number 48, Rod Wall. You coming up, Rod? How you doing, bud? Got 7?
All right, I got 7.
Good for 40 pounds?
No, I needed a partner today.
822. Now, when you said you needed a partner, did you miss a few?
Oh, probably lost 20 fish.
Yeah, that's why they call it fishing, though, right?
I needed a net man, especially fishing shallow.
Yep. Well, I tell you what, it takes a real stud to get out there and catch them by yourself on Darbone Lake, especially with the wind and everything else. So
that's a great fishery. I like it. It's a little tricky, but I don't know. I'll make a few changes and better to wait tomorrow.
Instead of jerking, swing them tomorrow. Swing them in, scoop them up in there. Good to see you, Rod. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Here's your weight ticket. Thank you. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 43, team of Tony and Mike Shepard. What's going on, guys? Got 7 today? Yeah. You do. How was it out there?
It was a little tough.
A little tough? Not bad, though. 872. It's a good day one start. It's a 2-day tournament, combined weights. You going to make some adjustments for tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
Got it figured out already?
Yeah.
Did you stop early and go out and just do it, or did it come late and you went? The light bulb came on and said, boy, I know what we're going to do tomorrow.
We had 2 plans, and we had to go with plan B, but we got C too, so maybe it'll be all right.
All right, Mike, you got anything to add?
No, just need more fish.
All right, guys, we appreciate you fishing with us. Good luck to you. We'll see you tomorrow, okay? There you go. Oh, got her? Thank you. All right, coming up next, we've got the B&M sponsored team and Lucas Oil of Kent Watson and Matt Outlaw. Or are you just sponsored by everybody?
Everybody.
Right on. 7 fish today. You're going to be right up there with the rest of the gang. 11:32. That's solid. Let's talk about it a little bit.
That's a little better than what we thought. We kind of messed up first thing this morning. Caught a bunch of small fish and didn't catch a weigh-in fish till after 10 o'clock. We figured out where we was messing up. We caught a ton of fish. Beautiful day. I mean, good time out there. Just not quite the bite we wanted.
Right, so you guys have been known to make good adjustments. You rebounded at Grenada and made an amazing comeback to get up in the top 10. And this is a good start today. You're going to make those adjustments and do it again tomorrow?
Yeah, we're going to go with a little different game plan tomorrow to start off in the morning. Hopefully we can get a couple big fish and move up a little bit.
I'm sure you can. Matt, is there anything you want to add?
No, we just needed a couple kickers today.
Right on. Guys, we sure appreciate you fishing with us. As good as always to see you. Thanks so much. Here's your ticket. Thanks, guys. Coming up next, boat number 44, Marty Snyder and Jackie Albin. How you doing, guys? Good, how are you? Yeah, I'm doing good. 7 fish today? It's a good weight for day one. 10:35. How would you do it?
We started out slow for us this morning, then we finally moved around and got back on the fish again.
You guys rigging or jigging?
Rigging.
Rigging?
Yeah.
Bait or jigs?
Both.
Both? A little bit of combination?
Yeah.
You got what's going to take to add to it tomorrow?
We're going to go back out there and see.
Right on. Guys, we appreciate you fishing with us. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Thanks so much. Oh, you want to weigh a big one? You bet. 239's big fish right now by Tony Edgar and Travis Lepley. Let me get my equalizer bag here. There we go. Hold that. We'll get her. It's right in there. 173, a great Darbone fish. Hold that up and show the crowd what Darbone, Louisiana fish look like there. There we go. Pretty fish. Guys, good luck to you tomorrow. Thanks for fishing with us. We appreciate it. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 10, Mid-State sponsored team, Travis Bullock and Phil Haynes. How you doing today, Travis?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Doing good. 7 fish to the scale. You're going to be in the hunt, too. 11:28. Did you save some for tomorrow?
We hope so. I think the pattern will hold tomorrow. We'll just have to look at it and see.
Did what you did in pre-fishing through the week, did it stick for today, or did you have to make some adjustments when the sun came out?
We made a little bit of adjustment, but mainly just changed areas.
Gotcha. No, you're fine.
I would like to take the opportunity to thank Mid-State Seed. He makes it possible for Philip and I to be here fishing the circuit.
Right on. Mr. Blaylock. Philip, you want to weigh big fish? Yeah. 239's big fish right now by Tony Edgar and Travis Lepley, and got from one Missouri boy to another. We're going to take a shot at it. So, Philip, is this the first time you guys have fished professionally together?
No, Grenada last month ago was the first time.
Okay. You know I used to fish with this guy, right?
Yeah, I know. That's why I fish with him now.
That's right. 199. Which one of you guys caught that thing?
I don't know.
I don't know. Right on. Let's hold that up there, guys. Here's your weigh-in ticket. Guys, thanks so much for fishing with us. We'll see you again tomorrow. Good string. Coming up next, we have boat number 45, team of Dustin Taylor and Landon Pender. And so you got fans too. You got to acknowledge them. You know the rules, like you always thank the cook first and then your wife second. Who you'd like to thank?
My partner, DT.
10:32, great start to day one. You guys fished our bone before, obviously.
Yes,
Did you find anything different today that you're going to adjust for tomorrow? Or is it
No, sir.
just going to do the same thing? Right on.
Yes, sir.
Anything you'd like to say, sir?
No, sir.
No? All right, guys, I appreciate you fishing with us. I'm sure we'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Here's your weight ticket. There you go. Thank you. All right, next we've got boat number 54, team of Nicholas Young and Jack Young. Looks like another good 7-fish limit. How you guys doing?
All right, how are you?
Slide on over here. Let's take a look at this weight because you're going to be right up there. Look at this. 1160. You are right in the hunt right now in the top 10. How do you feel about that?
Oh, it was all right. If we'd have got on them this morning, we'd have been all right.
And I've been saying this over and over again, but you know, a lot of guys out there that are watching online, they want to know about adjustments. You know, they want to know when they say they didn't catch them this morning, but they caught them this afternoon. Can you elaborate just a little bit more and explain why you had to make a change?
We started shallow this morning. I guess the cold front had them messed up. We backed off a little deeper, started catching fish.
Gotcha. So that tomorrow you look for the same thing.
Yeah, we're going right back where we left.
Very good. Guys, we appreciate you fishing with us. We're going to see you again tomorrow, I'm sure. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Folks, these are some American crappie trail strings. We've been talking all along about 12-pound, 13-pound strings, and we're right in there. Coming up next, boat number 22 of Josh Gowan and Alex Rude. And Gracie, right? Gracie. That's right. I got that part figured out. Slide on over here. Another great string, 1184, puts you right up there in the top 10. Let's talk about it just a little bit.
The bite this morning was great. We had Tim Wash in the boat filming, and pretty well the second he got out, the bite slowed down for us.
Slowed down?
It slowed down,
Did you scream real loud and say, hey, come on back?
We kept looking for him. We just couldn't find him for the rest of the day. But it got better once it got hot again.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So cameraman and dog, I mean,
yeah.
You're a little busy in the boat?
It was a little busy, but we made it work.
All right, on.
We got a big one to weigh.
Got a big one too to weigh? All righty. We can do her. Got 239 right now is the big one. 235 second big. You got some pretty ones in there for sure. So before you pick them, hold them both.
Oh, man, I don't have a clue.
That one right there. Yeah. Why don't you guys hold all three of them up real quick before we weigh it. Look at these darbone fish, folks. Look at that. Woo! That's why they're having trouble picking.
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't think it's that one.
Even up.
All right, here we go. Right in the hunt, 195. 195. That's a good fish. Guys, thanks so much. I'm sure we're going to see you again tomorrow. We appreciate it. Thanks so much. See you later, Gracie. Gracie's the dog. All right, coming up next, we have boat number 46, Ronnie Turner and Wayne Howard. How you doing, guys? Got 7 today? I'm glad you handed it to me. I can tell if they're heavy or not. You guys got good string, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
1050, right in the hunt on day one. It's a good start. What do you got for tomorrow?
Hope we don't catch as many stumps.
Stumps? Snagging or hit them with the boat?
Snagging and with the boat.
Did you lose a lot of lures?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's good for the
Every
tackle
day.
industry. I appreciate that. All right, guys, appreciate it a lot. Thanks so much for fishing with us. We'll see you again tomorrow, okay? Thank you. Next up, we've got boat number 12, Chris Bouchard and Jay Burris. We got no Jay today.
Oh, yeah, he's out there.
Is he out there?
He's a little limped up.
7 today. Look at, you did it again. 11:52. That's solid day one.
It's pretty good. It's a start. You can't win it on the first, but you can lose it.
Yep, but you handled it well in the last tournament with American Crappie Trail, didn't you?
It was tough. God almighty, it was tough. But, yep, we was blessed enough. We got a top 10 and can't complain with that.
Anything you going to do tomorrow different?
No.
No. Let's go do it again.
Just grind her out and catch a bunch of fish.
Very good. Chris, that was a pleasure always.
Yep.
Thanks for fishing with us.
Let me weigh
You gotta wait. He wants to weigh a big one. You bet. We can weigh a big one. That's the problem with these Louisiana fish. They're all big and they're all the same size, aren't they? Nice fish. All right. It's 181 healthy. Not bad. Chris, thanks for fishing with us. You bet. Thank you very much. We'll talk to you later. See you tomorrow. Thank you. All right, coming up next by random draw, boat number 1, Steve Adams and Michael McConkey. I had to make that disclosure because I don't want you to be number 1, but you're number 1. Yeah. 7 fish today, guys?
Well, we caught them, but we left one in the boat.
Left one in the boat. 6 fish today. 824. You can pick up an extra one tomorrow, though, right?
Yeah, he said we could do 8 tomorrow.
No, you just catch one twice as big. That's not 8. No, not 8. Guys, we appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. You bet. Here's your weight ticket. 7 fish limit for those out there on the internet watching. 7 fish. If you do the math, 7 on 13 pounds, folks, these Darbone fish are big. Boat number 17 coming up. Let's see Terry Elliott and Mark Harrison. Terry, how you doing today?
Good.
Got 7?
Got 7.
You got a good 7, too. 11-13 on your day 1. Looks like that field's tightening up a little bit.
I was 7 out of about 120.
120. Now, this was, I'm going to guess that you were spider rigging today.
Spider rigging jigs.
On jigs.
Straight jigs.
And the volume and the counts there are good for Darbone, so just going to do the same thing again tomorrow?
Yes, sir, same thing.
Nothing magic?
Caught them all day.
All right, tomorrow I'm going to ask you for a secret. I want you to have all night to think about it. I want you to give everybody on the internet tomorrow a secret. All right?
Okay,
Just think about it for tomorrow.
Written down, ready to go.
I'm going to ask you.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Terry. Appreciate it. Thank you, appreciate it. All right, coming up next, we have team number 24, Tony Hughes and Drew Morgan. How you doing, Tony?
Pretty good.
Got 7?
Got 7.
11-10. Man, you're riding the hunt again.
Yeah.
That's a good first day start.
Yeah, my partner here, I thought, well, I'm going to have a rookie today. Well, I was the net man for him.
Yeah, well, this rookie, he started his rookie season in Grenada, and he didn't do too awful bad. He kind of rubbed off a little luck on you maybe today.
Maybe so.
Or we're going to start calling him the community hitchhiker.
There you
go. He
go.
always catches the best pro he sees out there. One of the guys looks like he's really on him.
Right.
And he goes and does one of these.
Yeah.
So he must have saw something in you today. So, Tony, thanks so much, Drew. Anybody you'd like to thank?
My mom and dad.
Very good. And?
I don't.
Who's it?
American Crappie.
There you go, buddy. Guys, thanks so much. Appreciate it. All right, coming up, boat number 9, Travis Brown and Danny Rogers. Got 7 fish, don't you?
Oh, yes, sir.
He said, oh, yes. Said, this is Louisiana, right?
Oh, yes, sir.
Let's see what we got here. 897. That's all right for day 1. Got some adjustments to make for tomorrow?
Oh, definitely. Yep.
All
Less fish, bigger fish.
All right. You use nibbles, don't you?
Oh, yes, sir.
Sparkle nibbles.
How'd you guess? Out.
Yep. All right. All right, guys. Appreciate it so much. See you tomorrow. Folks, let's take a quick break right now and go see our sponsors. Be right back, and we'll weigh again. Are we going to Sam? Nope. We're going to take a break. All right. We'll be right back.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler Gray Head.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor.
Rockport Rattler.
Making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its 3rd generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field-tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
You know, I've never really had an office job.
Ooh, morning, Skate.
Morning, Edwin. Go to teamgtfishing.com to see more.
years ago, and she's been there for you every day since. It's because you've taken care of her, pampered her. Only the best will do. That's why you choose Lucas Oil Marine Products to protect her. Every day she starts, gets you there, and gets you back, even after all these years. Lucas Oil Marine Products, because it's no fun to walk back to shore from the middle of the lake.
Folks at Darbone, Louisiana, here at the American Crappie Trail. Thanks for watching us online, and thanks for watching us on the show. We've seen some great strings come through so far. 13-15's leading right now, Tim Blackley and Jackie Van Cleve, and the big fish is 239. Let's find out what the second shift has got for us today. Boat number 29, Philip Mixon and Walter Williams. You got the best hat of the day.
Thank you.
No sunburn for you, right?
Blistered them ears yesterday, so I had to have it.
Yes, sir. 985, great start to day one. You got anything adjustments to make for tomorrow, or are you going to do the same old thing?
Same thing.
Same thing?
Uh-huh.
All right, you got anything to add, sir?
Just going to do it as it comes. As they come, we're going to get them.
That's right, guys. We appreciate you fishing American Crappie Trail. Thanks so much. We'll see you again tomorrow. Here you go. You get the fish, and you get a weight ticket. That's your bonus. Thank you, sir. You guys have a good day. Coming up next, boat number 42, Kyle Schoner and Rodney Newhouse. How you guys doing? 7 fish, and a good 7 today. 1169. How you feel about that?
A good day, good start, man. We had a blast. Probably the most fun I've had all week. Got in a different location and just had a ball.
Well, right now that holds you about 9th spot. I mean, that's a good place for you to be starting out. I think it'll hold up, and you see you in the top 10 tomorrow.
I hope.
All right. Good to see you guys again. Thanks. Anybody like to thank real quick? No.
All our sponsors. We got some of the best in the business: B&M, Lowrance, Tight Lock, Mid-South, Muddy Water Baits, Harvest Clean, Roadrunner, TTI Blakemore. So
very good. Well, I'm sure we're going to see you guys tomorrow regardless. Thanks so much for fishing with us. We appreciate it. This way, guys. Here goes your weight ticket. Thank you. Coming up next, boat number 41, John Sean Scott Hunt. How you doing, Scott? Get up here, John. Got 7 today?
Yeah, little ones.
That's right. You did good in Grenada the last tournament, didn't you? Oh, all right. 10-19. You all right with that?
Well, I'd like more, but got to do what you do.
Did you leave any on the table for tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Good. You guys will rebound it again tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow, all right?
Yep.
Thanks, John. We appreciate it, guys. Here's your weighing ticket. There you go. Thank you. All right, coming up next, boat number 15. We know them as Dan, Danny Mueller, and Garrett Steele, but let's give a round for Crappie Country. How you guys doing?
Doing great.
Now, you can't talk, can you?
No, still no voice. So
solid first day string, 11:23. Dan, get over here because I know he's grabbing a little bit, and I want to bump him out. How was it for you today?
It was good. We caught probably 4 limits of this size. We had to call them all down on bars to make sure we had the fish that we wanted to bring in, and we may have missed 1 or 2, but we think we've done real well to position ourselves for the second day.
I think so too. I mean, right now you're standing at about 17th spot, but these spots are real tight.
Yeah,
so, I mean,
like
you're just
that.
a matter of ounces off from top 10 there. So I think you got good adjustments. You left plenty of fish for tomorrow too, right?
Oh yeah,
All right.
yeah.
Awesome.
We love it here. I mean, Lake Darbone is one of the best places we've been. We thank everybody that's from the Darbone area for hosting it here. Appreciate having us out here.
Thank you, Dan. Garrett, we appreciate it as always. Thanks for fishing with American Crappie Trail. And I'm sure we're going to see you again tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Dan. Coming up next, boat number 27, Martin Metal Team of Brian McGee and Scott Rimfer. What's up, buddy?
Hey, first of all, I want to say thanks to my wife and kids, because without them putting up with us fishing like this wouldn't happen. And also Brian for coming down and pre-fishing with me. And I'll let him talk about some of our sponsors.
All right, well, can I call the weight first?
Yeah.
They already know it anyway. 10-16, great first day start, Brian.
We had a good time. We of course, it's like everybody else, they probably caught better fish one of the other days. Hey, nice. Do it again.
Yep. Darbone fish are healthy and happy, aren't
anyway,
they?
all our sponsors, especially Martin Metal, of course. We've got so many sponsors that take care of us. Without all our sponsors, we couldn't do it.
Now, just real, you going to weigh a big one?
Yeah.
All right, want to weigh one big?
Ready? Is that it?
You want to make the call on it?
Nope. Yep. Drop my Sprite. Yep, I'm ready. All right. Going for big. 239's a big. Look out. It's close. 202. Broke the 2-pound barrier, though. Nice fish. Guys, thank you so much for fishing with us. I'm sure we're going to see you again tomorrow. Martin Metal sponsored team. Scott, Brian, thanks so much. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you. Coming up next, we have boat number 19 of Charlie Fitzgerald and Josh Passon. How you guys doing? 7 today, plus fans, right?
Yes, sir.
Great first day start for you. As soon as those happy darbone fish calm down there a little bit. 11-12, great first day start.
Yes, sir. We had a good time, caught a lot of fish. We're just going to stick to the plan and see what happens tomorrow.
All right, did you stay close?
Stay close.
Close to takeoff here.
No.
Or did you go the other end of the lake? This lake's what, 25 miles big?
Yeah, we just moved one time during the day.
Did you go 24 miles or did you go 4?
Well, I say
more than one, less than 24.
More than one, less than 24. That's a good one. We're going to hone it in tomorrow, okay? All right, guys, thanks for fishing with us. We appreciate it. We'll see you again tomorrow. Here's your weight ticket. Thank you. Coming up next, boat number 49, Michael Walters and Rick Solomon. B&M sponsored pro staff team. Rick, how you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. A beautiful day out today after the last couple days.
That's right. 7 fish to the scale today. Nice, healthy fish.
Ranger live well.
There you go. If you guys didn't hear that, Ranger live wells. There is no doubt when a fish jumps like this what kind of boat it is. Did you know we were giving away a boat tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I need another one.
1088. It's a great first day start. You got what's going to take to put it together tomorrow so we can see up here in top 10?
Well, let Michael talk.
Well, we're going to give it a try. I mean, we think we got a spot that might be holding a couple big females, and that's what we was lacking today. We weighed mostly males, and we said we needed 3 and big females, and that's what we needed.
Well, hopefully you can put it together tomorrow.
Hopefully.
All right, guys. Appreciate you fishing with us. Good job. We'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you. Here's your weighing ticket. There you go. All right, coming up next, boat number 28 of Brad Meyer and David Fouts. And please tell me Fouts is correct.
Yeah, you got
all
it.
right. 7 fish today.
Yeah, pretty small. A lot of fish, nothing, no size.
$7.99. It's day 1. It's a 2-day tournament. You guys make some adjustments tomorrow and put it back together, right?
Yep.
See, I'm answering it for you. You will put it back together
Yes,
tomorrow,
we
so come
will.
see. All right. Guys, we appreciate you fishing with us. Good string. You come on this way. Here's your weigh-in ticket. Thanks for fishing with us. Appreciate it, guys. All right, coming up next, boat number 18, Chris Fields and Jared Reiser. How you doing?
It's rough.
Rough? This bag feels heavier than some of them I felt today.
Good deal.
9:45. That's okay for day 1. You guys going to do anything different for tomorrow?
Try to catch bigger fish.
Bigger fish, that's all you can do, right?
Yes,
That's why they
sir.
call it fishing.
Yes, sir.
All right, guys, thanks for fishing with us. We'll see you again tomorrow, okay? Appreciate it. Here's your weighing ticket. Next up, we've got boat number 26, Scotty Johnson and Jason Thomas. Guys, how you doing?
Good.
Did it get warm out there or what?
A little hot.
Got a short britches on and a good day 1 start. 11:30. You guys are right in the middle of the hunt. What do you got for tomorrow?
We found them, baby. We own them now.
You on them now?
Yes, sir.
They come at the last minute.
They better be ready
Did you
now.
say, oh, son, it's on?
Oh, yeah, it's on now.
It's on.
Baby. It's on now, baby.
Right on, guys. We appreciate it. You want to weigh a big one? We're 2. He's got one. 239's our big fish so far. Look at that. Hold that one up, everybody. See that real good. Look at that guy. All right. This Scotty says, oh, son. A little shy of the mark, but 206, dandy fish. Good job, guys. I'm sure we're going to see you again tomorrow. And we're going to be talking about the adjustment. All right? Thank you. Appreciate it. There you go. Here's your weighing ticket. You bet. Folks, if you haven't seen the day 2 weigh at the American Crappie Trail, you guys are in for an excitement tomorrow. We take our top 10, we put them in a hot seat, we make them sweat, we weigh them, and then we're going to pay them, and it's going to be a good time. We're going to talk with Sam Heaton. He's going to be interviewing some of the anglers. Folks, I guarantee you tomorrow is going to be one of the most exciting days in crappie fishing you have ever seen. But let's see. Boat number 20, Palmer Frost and Keegan Frost. Oh, Gilchrist. All right. How you guys doing? You got a nice 7 today, don't you? How'd you catch them? Look at this, 12:07. You're right up in there in the top 10. Congratulations on your day 1 start.
All right, thank you.
Everything good for tomorrow?
Oh, yeah.
All right, you gonna stick it out again?
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you catch them or did you net them?
you net 'em.
Net him.
Net them? All right. That's why they call it a team, right?
Yes, sir.
That's right. Guys, congratulations on a great string. You got a big one you want to weigh? 239 is the big fish. Just a reminder for all you anglers out there, if you're in the top 10 at the end of the day, stick around. We have a top 10 mandatory meeting at the conclusion of the weigh-in. So, folks, if you think you're even close, don't take off and pack your boat just yet, okay? That's a good fish. All righty. Boy, she creeped up there for a minute. 210. That's a great fish, though, but not quite big enough. Oh, there you go. That gentleman there would like you to hold that great big fish right over there and get you a picture taken, okay? Oh, I'm going to get you two. Oh, you got it. He's a jumper. Hey, you know the secret. Hold them out way out in front of you. Then they look even bigger. They're as big as you now. That's some beautiful darbone fish. There you go. Help you out there. Got her? All righty. There's your weigh ticket, guys. I'll let you hold it there. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. Congratulations again. We'll see you tomorrow, okay? Thank you. All right, coming up next, boat number 14, Steve Dana and Terry Morris. One of our B&M sponsored pro staff and Evan Rude E-Tech boats. Guys, how you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
Good. Shake it before I get it slimy, all right?
There you go.
Got 7 today. How was it for you guys?
It was pretty tough. We ran about 40 miles, fished about 40 spots, and hopefully tomorrow we're going to fish another 30 miles and another 40 spots.
8:31, not a bad first day start.
No.
You guys can add to it tomorrow and be right in the hunt of things again tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
All right, guys, we appreciate it a bunch. Thank you so much. Get your weight ticket. Thanks, Terry. All right, coming up next, boat number 4, Stuart Baum and Tiffany Baum. Nope. They're not going to let me weigh that one. How you doing? Let me have that real quick. We're not going to jump the gun just yet. You guys are the Baums, right?
Yes, sir.
Yep. There we go. Now we're going to do her. How you guys doing?
Pretty good.
7 fish today?
Yes, sir.
How'd you catch them?
Look, I guess.
Look. 950. You got something to put together and switch it up tomorrow?
Can't say yet.
All right.
Hope so.
Let me ask you.
Uh-huh.
You got something to do for tomorrow?
We're hoping so, yeah.
All right. You got it all lined out and planned out?
Absolutely.
All right. See, that's where we got her. All right, guys. Thanks for fishing with us. We appreciate it. Good luck tomorrow, okay? Thank you. All right, coming up next, boat number 5, Ron Bilbrey and Thomas Hankins. And you're flying solo today, aren't you?
I am flying solo.
What happened to you at Grenada?
Well, we got cold, we got wet, and we won.
And you won the tournament. So our defending first-time champion started out banging it out by yourself, 11:37. That deserves a handshake. Thanks. Tell these guys how tough it is to do that by yourself.
Well, I need another 6 arms by myself, taking care of 5 fishing poles at a time, sometimes 6, constantly getting hung up, breaking off, retying.
A little bit of wind.
Thank goodness my partner's on his way. Put the pedal to the metal, Ron. Let's go. We got work to do. These guys are ahead of us.
You did the jump start. He's got some weight to carry now.
That's right. I carried him today. Tomorrow he's got to carry me.
Very good. Folks, our defending Grenada champion, winner of a Ranger Bass boat. Tom, congratulations on a good day 1. We're going to see you again tomorrow. Thank you. Did it by himself. Next up, we got boat number 53 of Steve and David White. How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good.
You got a good 7, don't you?
They're decent.
10:46. That's enough for day 1, isn't it?
That's enough.
You got another 12, 13 for tomorrow?
We hope so.
That's all you can do, right?
That's right.
Steve, you got anything you want to add?
We're just going to do our best.
Right on. That's all you can do. Guys, we appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. We'll see you again tomorrow. Oh, as soon as your waiting ticket comes out. All right, coming up next, we've got boat number 25, Brandon and Allie Jennings. And who said women don't fish, right? 3 fish today?
3 fish. Tough.
Tough?
Yeah. We got off to a pretty rocky start.
You'll figure it out tomorrow. 2:30. You're not at the bottom because there's always people that don't weigh.
Been there before.
Thanks for fishing with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming up. Here's your fish back. Let me get you a weighing ticket, guys. See you again tomorrow, okay? Thank you, sir. All right, coming up next, boat number 13, our B&M sponsored team and Super Clean sponsored, Ronnie Capps and Steve Coleman. Ronnie, what's up, brother?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, man. Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
11:15. That puts you right in the middle of the pickle jar, don't it?
Well, we had a decent day. Golly, we need a little bit of luck with the landing net, and we'd had a real good day.
Man, don't tell me Steve knocked one in the head, didn't he? Steve, did you hit one in the head?
If I had about a 30-foot landing net, we could have got him.
Gotcha. All right, any adjustments you want to make for tomorrow?
Oh, no, we're going to do the same thing and get them in the boat.
Just drop it down and lift them up, right?
That's it.
All right, guys. Appreciate it a bunch, and I'm sure we're going to see you tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. No way ticket. There you go. All right, next up we have boat number 36, Shannon Porter and Kelly Marion. Guys, how you doing today?
Doing good.
Right on. 7 today?
Do what now?
7 fish?
Yeah.
We're just making conversation, but a solid 11:07. That's a good day one start.
Caught a lot of fish. Had a little net issue. Had some die.
Now, net issue, is it operator error or a hole in the bottom of it?
Swinging for the fence.
Swinging. Hey, go broke or go home, right?
There you go.
Guys, we appreciate you fishing with us. Good string. Good start to day one. We're going to see you again tomorrow. Thank you. You bet. Here's your weight ticket.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Coming up next, boat number 40, Bob Robinson and Paul Turner. Guys, how you doing?
Okay.
All right, 7 today?
Got 7.
10:77, not a bad day one start.
Have a better day tomorrow, hopefully.
Not hopefully. You'll make the change, you'll do it, right?
Yeah.
All right. We appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much.
Got it.
All right. Here's your weight ticket. Thank you, guys. All right, next up, we got boat number 50, Robert Ward and Grant Crenshaw. One of our Mid-South tackle sponsors. Robert, how you doing?
Doing good.
Met you for the first time in Grenada, didn't I?
Oh, yeah.
Nothing better than leaning over the side of the boat outside the hotel and talking about fishing, right?
That's right.
Unless you're catching them better.
That's right.
6:27, not a bad start. You're not at the bottom, you're not at the top, but you're in the hunt for tomorrow, right?
Yeah, we had fun. Caught a bunch of fish, probably 50, 60 fish, just not the right size.
Right on. Anything different, anything you want to do that you want to try to mix it up for tomorrow?
Well, we figured it out kind of last minute, and we're going to just move out a little farther and keep doing it and grind it up.
Right on. Guys, we appreciate you fishing with us. Thanks so much. We'll see you again tomorrow, okay? Here's your step weight and ticket. All right, folks, that weighs it up for the day one for the American Crappie Series. Tomorrow, we have our top 10, and we're going to announce who our winner is. We're going to have a top 10 shootout, and we're going to give away a Ranger R1 88C. But before we do that, let's shoot over and see what Sam Heaton's doing, what he's got going on over there.
Thank you, Jeremy. I've got Travis here, Travis Snapper with the Chamber of Commerce in Ruston. And what do you think about Old Lake D'Arbonne now?
I love it. I mean, I've loved it before, and these numbers prove it's a great lake for crappie fishing.
Oh, these numbers are fantastic. This is a fantastic weigh-in. It was a little bit lengthy, but we had so many teams that had a limit of fish, and I just look for great things out of Lake D'Arbonne.
I'll take a delay if it's because of numbers. That's a great problem to have. Lots of good weights up there, so we're looking forward to tomorrow having another great day.
Is the Chamber excited about the news about the Classic being here for 2018?
Of course. We were glad to go ahead and tell everybody last night that we can't wait to have y'all back in 2018/2019 with the way the new schedule will work out. This is just a great preview to things to come here in Lake D'Arbonne and Ruston.
You know, I love finding places like this, because when you find these places, they're pretty much unknown to the general public or the public population. But the fishing, the hospitality, the food, everything here has been perfect. I know the hospitality of Ludwig Marine out here. We've got people giving testimonies about, oh, I knocked my transducer off. They put me a transducer on. I tore my trolling motor up. They put me a new trolling motor on. Knocked the lower unit off a brand new 250.
If you toss it back,
You know,
I'll shut it.
and they went out there and took it off a brand new motor that's never been in the water and put it on the guy's boat. I mean, you can't ask for better than that.
Well, our language when it comes to tourism, when it comes to the hospitality we can provide here, it's just been a great partnership with everybody in Union Parish, with their Chamber of Commerce, with their Tourism Commission, and with Ruston. We think it's just a match made for these fishermen.
You know, and it is, and we're so glad to be here, and the fishermen are glad to be here. They like it when they can catch a lot of fish, because nobody wants to come to the scales without fish. Back to you, Jamie Lee.
All righty, thank you, Sam. Folks, that's going to wrap it up for day one. Stay tuned and come back at the same time tomorrow, because tomorrow Darbone is going to crown a champion, and they're going to give them an R188C Ranger bass boat. Folks, God bless, be careful. We'll see you again tomorrow. So long.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler Gray Head.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler,
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
We put the Rockport Rattler to a real test. 2 champion anglers using 4 rods with the competition jigs against 4 rods using the Rockport Rattler. The result, the Rockport Rattler outfished the competition 10-1.
Rockport Rattler Gray Head.
This patented rattling jig contains a rattling chamber in the body of the jig. The rattle is amplified by using water as a conductor,
Rockport Rattler,
making fish hear it at much greater distances, just like a dinner bell for fish.
If you don't have a Rockport Rattler, you ain't catching crappie.
B&M Pulse is a family-owned business in its 3rd generation of ownership and over 70 years of providing the most extensive line of crappie rods in the industry. We believe that sensitivity is the key to catching crappie, and we've designed a rod for every technique based around this belief. Our products are field-tested by the best fishermen in the country and used by the best guides because their clients can simply catch more crappie.
So when you're choosing your next crappie pole, go with the brand that's won a dozen national championships and more regional events to count. Go with the brand I choose, B&M.
You know, I've never really had an office job.
Ooh, morning, Skate.
Morning, Edwin. Go to teamgtfishing.com to see more.
You bought her many years ago, and she's been there for you every day since. It's because you've taken care of her, pampered her. Only the best will do. That's why you choose Lucas Oil Marine Products to protect her. Every day she starts, gets you there, and gets you back, even after all these years. Lucas Oil Marine Products, because it's no fun to walk back to shore from the middle of the lake.